Speaking of, my birthday is on Friday.
Oh my gosh.
What are you going to get me?
Nothing.
So that's the same thing you got me when we were dating.
So you've learned nothing.
So you've learned nothing in the...
I'll give you a free subscription to my OnlyFans. Welcome to Ex-Boyfriend Material. This is my ex, Sean.
And that's my ex, Jahred.
Hey.
Welcome to the pod. Whee! Episode 3.
3.
How are we feeling?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I feel pretty strong about what we've made so far.
Yeah.
And that was not the case on the first two.
The first two tries. Yeah.
So.
No, we're back for a third.
Yes.
I'm ready to talk about the topic that I just picked like 20 minutes ago, but I feel like I will have a lot to say today.
Well, you kind of always have a lot to say.
I always have a lot to say, but doesn't mean it will make sense.
Yeah.
Or be funny or good or...
Let's start by catching up. How's life? What's
life is
life like for
life
you?
is good.
Wait, before that.
What are we doing? If you get this on my couch. Drink your Celsius. Go
I
have
just
fun.
want to do a little ASMR.
That's for your other channel. Not for the podcast. Please.
Another one. Wow.
Start a podcast with your ex-boyfriend, they said. It'll be fun.
Who said that? Your voices?
The voices.
The voices.
Yeah, which is leading me into my update of things have been good, but the voices have been telling me things are not good the last like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I have been dealing with a lot of just mental blocks or just anxiety. You know, I'm in my new relationship, which is probably like one of the most exciting things going on right now. But my anxiety is telling me like, no, it's not. You are not okay. So I've been trying to figure out.
Good morning text stopped.
No, good morning text has stayed. And that's what's crazy about like anxiety is that like it doesn't always make sense. And not to say that I deal with it chronically, but it is just like in dating, I get very anxious. And the bigger topic that I've been going through the last 2 weeks is how do I tell my nervous system I'm okay when my brain knows it's okay? Like everything stayed the same in your relationship, but I'm feeling like on guard and hypervigilant about a bunch of things. And so luckily I have my therapy session tomorrow where I can talk all about this.
I think you could just like call your partner and just yell at him.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, boo. So
where the fuck are you?
I need 3 good morning texts, 2 good afternoon texts, and 1 good night call. And then I will be settled.
Yeah. Three different good morning texts on 3 different social media apps.
Oh, for sure. 3 memes from Twitter, 3 videos on TikTok. Like I need constant attention. And I think that's the funny thing is like my anxiety is telling me like, oh, you need more attention to calm me down. But my brain is saying you get enough attention. There is nothing actually wrong. Like we need to figure out how to connect the two.
Interesting.
Like, because it hasn't really been connecting for me. But then when I'm around my partner, I'm very much like, oh, why am I freaking out? Like there's clearly nothing wrong. It's weird. I feel like being in a very healthy relationship now, I feel like is opening up a lot more challenges or old wounds I thought I had healed. Yeah, does that make sense?
That's how it goes, I think.
I didn't realize. I ran into my old boss the other day at the gym who is currently engaged to his fiance. And I was asking him like, do you feel like a healthy relationship challenges you more than a toxic one? And he was like 100%. Just saying that like so much anxiety, so much stress comes from just being calm, which sounds kind of the opposite. I don't know if that like really makes sense, but
no,
like,
I get what you're saying because I think you carry lessons you learned into a healthy relationship and you're now having to be forced to enact those lessons, like to know, like to go in and do the things you supposedly had learned.
Yeah. And I think what's unfortunate is that I feel like I learned a lot of lessons to protect myself against boys. And now I don't really have to use any of those lessons with someone who's safe because it's like, oh, well, if he hasn't texted you, go into like this mode of you don't text back, you don't try anything like blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, like you don't, like you can actually like be chill.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to like freak out because he's probably working or got caught up with something. And it's always been the case. Like it's weird how anytime my anxiety gets a little like high, And I'm like, oh, well, this is the end. I get a text. And I'm like, oh, maybe
And now
next
it's
time. Yeah, maybe next time and whatever. So it's been a little weird, but I have been trying to like move through it because I know there's a really good thing at the end and during. It's just weird to live in two worlds at the same time of like everything's great, but physically everything's not great. And I am just coming out of that right now. Like I feel like everything's good.
I feel like you already know this, but like it will pass, you know, like,
oh yeah.
I feel like this is maybe almost like a response to, you know, like maybe the phases of dating you were in with those previous guys where, you know, you get 2-3 months in and things start to get a little weird, a little rocky. You're not sure.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of around that time, no?
Yeah. Oh, truly. Like we're about, I think we're close to 3 months. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, what does this even look like? Like this, it's supposed to end soon. Yeah. It has always ended around this time. Yeah. Why isn't it? And that's what my nervous system is like. It's coming. So like get ready, like be prepared. But my mind's like, this guy's not really going anywhere. Yeah. Like you're putting in enough effort. And that's the other thing too. Like I'm putting in enough effort to show that I care. He's putting in enough effort to show that he cares. So I'm like, I'm feeling very confident. So nervous system, catch the fuck up.
Catch the fuck up.
So that's my update. Overall, things are good. I'm just trying to maneuver my way through these new feelings. Yeah. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm still, you know, chipper and happy and feeling good, like with my new job and like my other things, my other ventures I'm doing. But overall, I feel like I'm balancing it pretty well. And I'm just like, I'm happy to be doing this. I have something I'm excited about for sure. Excited about.
Don't forget, we're exes. Yeah. And we're excited. What's your excited thing this week?
So I'm really excited about Demon Slayer, the anime. There's a new movie coming out. It's coming out very soon. I'm going to go with some cute boy to go see it.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to see it on 9/11, which I thought was a great way to celebrate that national holiday. Totally. You know, people say, like when I keep saying that to them, people are like, you know, never forget. And I'm just like, forget what?
Okay. All right.
Maybe it's just like above my head. I don't know. Yeah. My sense of reference.
I really thought you were going to say K-pop Demon Hunters. You were like Demon Slayer. I'm like, oh my God, he got the name wrong.
No,
like,
no.
No, it's definitely not.
No, Demon Slayer. Hello, this is Jahred from the future. Sean and I are editing our episode 3 right now. And in this section, I decided to go on a 20-minute rant about Demon Slayer instead of just telling Sean the very succinct synopsis of the show. So I'm going to do that right now. Demon Slayer is about a brother and a sister. The sister turns into a demon. The brother becomes a demon slayer. And there's a conflict of interest there, obviously. But he wants to defend his sister till the very end until she turns back into a human. And I think that's really beautiful. And I think a lot of people could relate to that kind of familial love, including Sean and including myself. So that's it. Bye. So it's about siblings. You know?
Out of all of that, you're like, so it's really just about siblings.
And yeah. Well, you get it. You're an older brother.
I am. And my sister could be classified as a demon.
Yeah. And you would, you know, still defend her.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it all the time now.
You defend her horrible actions. I defend my sister's horrible actions.
All of your sisters. Sorry, I love you guys.
Yeah. I mean.
So is it a movie? Is it a TV show?
It's a show. Well,
but you're going to a premiere?
No, I'm not going to the premiere. I wish, please. Could you imagine I go to Japan and go to see this premiere? No, it's an anime. So there's like, it started with a show. There's now like 3 or 4 seasons, and then it's now the end of the adaptation, which is like the manga that it's from, is going to be 2 movies or 3 movies or something like that. And this is the first of those. Okay. And it's so exciting. That's it.
Wow.
It's not K-pop. It's not K-pop Demon Hunters, but it is very exciting to me.
The most exciting thing I took from this is you're going with a cute boy.
Yeah.
Can we like go back to that?
Yeah. Actually, this will tie into my exhaust today as well. But yeah, I'm excited. He's a very sweet guy. I don't know if I'm like into him in a way that I'm like gonna date him, but we have
Okay.
a lot in common, like similar music interests, similar, like we both love Japan, like anime, like all that kind of stuff. So, you know, and then yeah, we've hooked up before and it was fun.
Okay.
So that's always good.
I guess that's what you're into. Anime. Is that Japanese? Sorry.
Yes.
You're bringing up this topic and I'm like trying to figure out like the interesting
I thought
part of it.
might happen today because you're just so like, you're so xenophobic and you're so cut off from the rest of the world.
Does that have any relation with Xenon? What is so fun about anime?
Okay, like you worked at Sony Animation.
Yes.
You know how much work goes into animation.
Correct.
Anime is just another form of animation. It's just like a more like established form of animation in Japan. And it's like the drawing and that kind of like style of animation is just taken more seriously over there.
Okay. In Japan.
And, you know, to a large minority of people, large minority of people here in the States.
Large minority?
Yeah.
Got
it's
it.
a large minority.
Okay. Just checking.
No, but like, you know, to a lot of people here in the States, they also love Japanese culture and anime.
How did you get into that?
Well, they always played Naruto growing up on Cartoon Network.
The color is draining from my face.
And
the more
Dragon
you
Ball
say.
Z.
Ooh, okay. Color up.
Yeah. I loved watching. I mean, Pokemon is an anime.
Oh, okay, Pokemon. Wait, is Yu-Gi-Oh an anime?
Yes.
I'm back on board.
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yes. Yu-Gi-Oh was so good.
Yu-Gi-Oh was really great. I remember having a Blue Eyes White Dragon card, which I thought was like the coolest thing as a kid.
Yeah.
Is that still cool?
Yes, it's still good. And then there's still the magician guy, the dark magician or whatever.
Okay. Is Yu-Gi-Oh still on screens or
I don't
on
know.
air?
I haven't kept up with it, but
okay.
But I know they still sell the cards, so there must be something.
Like, where do you buy anime?
There's tons of like comic
Well, you don't
book
buy
store.
anime.
You can buy manga, which is the
manga
book.
is the book. Anime is the show.
Anime is the show. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sean, you got to get into it.
You
got to wake up your inner child.
My new boyfriend is very into anime.
Of course, because he has taste.
Yes, and so I'm trying to like find something I can attach to like be like, well, if you're watching it, then I can watch it too. He showed me one the other day, and
What's it called?
No, I don't know, but it was like
describe it.
These 6 like keepers are in a temple, and they're but there's 7 of them, but there can only be 6 or something, and they're trying to figure out who like the false like keeper is.
I don't
He's
know.
going to kill me if he watches this that I am butchering this description, but like it's a whole thing where
I don't know which one that is.
There's like a frog. No,
a frog.
I can understand the storytelling aspect of anime of like, okay, this is like interesting. It honestly feels very camp. And I don't know why I'm having such a reaction to like the campiness of it. I'm like, can we just smile less?
Yeah. There's
creepy.
all different kinds. I mean, the ones I like are typically more action, more serious, more drama. You know, there's campy elements because anime at the end of the day has like, it's like a cartoon. It's still like, for the most part, is for children. But
and how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, it feels
going on
like
18.
I don't want to like shit on anime people or whatever. Is there like a specific name if you're into anime? You're like an animator.
Animator? No. I mean, I guess there's like isn't it like a weeaboo or something like that?
Who are you asking?
I don't know. Like
I just feel like
I forget what it's called, but it gets a lot of flack, and I think it's kind of stupid.
I feel like being into anime. I feel like this is people are gonna kill me.
Say it.
I feel like adults that are into anime feels the same as adults still like loving Disney. It's like
Do you hate Disney?
Yes. I don't really love.
But you love K-pop Demon Hunters, which could have been Disney at any point.
No.
They could have been sold to Disney.
No.
And then you just wouldn't like K-pop Demon Hunters if it had Disney label.
No,
on it.
I like the movies, the amusement park.
I'm
talking about Disneyland. If I didn't say that specifically.
Disneyland.
Yeah, like adults who still like Disneyland. it feels the same thing to
Well,
me.
I did go to Disneyland recently, and I had a good time.
You would because you like anime.
No, because I like Star Wars, and Star Wars has been acquired by Disney.
I will say that new like Revenge of the Fallen. No, that's Transformers.
Sean,
what is it?
Cried.
Revenge of the Dark Arts. What? What is the name of the Star Wars? The Force.
Fuck.
The Force Falls.
No, you're ruining it for me. I'm like I don't fucking remember what it's called. The Rise of the Resistance. That's what it is.
Star Wars Demon Hunters.
Yeah, Star Wars Demon Hunters 2, The Electric Boogaloo. No, when I got on that ride, like, it's not an exciting ride. There's nothing crazy about it. Like, you're not going on a roller coaster. You're not doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
But the experience of going through the line of this ride, it gets you in this mindset that you're like really in this.
It is
this war, this galactic
fun.
War.
Yeah.
And they open the doors and all these like clones from the movies are staring at you with guns. And I literally started crying because I was so overwhelmed by like how into it I was. Mm-hmm. Never expected I would be that into it, you know?
I was really into it too. And I'm not even a fan of Mr. War.
So cool. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
It felt like you got to be a part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus just like, oh, we're amusing you with this ride.
Yeah. And I like that it was very like carefully laid out to make your mind kind of sink into it. Like there was a lot of immersion in it, you know, versus like other rides where, you know, you just hop on, go on a roller coaster and get off, you know?
And Star Wars is not anime.
No, because it's not Japanese. It's not based on a manga.
So there's no Japanese characters in Star Wars?
There might be Japanese
characters.
characters.
They're the Xenon thing you were talking about.
I don't know if there's a lot of, I don't know what's going on Earth in Star Wars actually. Like, who knows if Japan is even real in Star Wars?
Oh, because it's all in space.
Yeah.
They never go to Earth in Star Wars?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh. Back to your interesting, exciting topic of anime.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it.
When are you going to see Demon Slayer?
On 9/11.
On 9/11 with the cute boy.
The day that has some weird significance to people.
Sure. I love watching 9/11 documentaries though.
Really?
Just because it like reminds you of how insane that was.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
That was so crazy.
Us talking about 9/11, that was insane.
Actually, I texted the guy.
Could you imagine?
I texted the guy. Yeah. Guess what I'm excited about today?
Yeah.
9/11. No. They don't want to talk about 9/11.
Okay, Mariah.
Iconic Mariah moment. No, I texted the guy. I was like, I really couldn't imagine spending 9/11 any other way. And he's like, oh my God, I didn't even realize. I hope they give us Twin Towers themed popcorn buckets.
That you like crush at the end once you're done with the popcorn. This is bad.
We're gonna have to cut all of this.
Yeah, I'm sure that everyone watching
I'm sure that everyone watching doesn't even know what we're talking about because
like what is
it happened in 2001, which was over 20 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
But cool. Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Great. I'm excited that you have a really strong interest in anime still.
Well, I think this is good because I can stop. Just stop. Just stop. You know what? There's something about being in touch with your inner child that is so important.
Yeah, I agree.
You are distancing yourself from your inner child. Actually, no. Your inner child really enjoys making videos.
Oh, here it is.
So there we go. You've been making videos since you were like fucking 5 years old. So
I guess someone could say like people making TikToks is like
Disney adults.
Like I never let go of
There is the crossover of both, which is a little scary.
Wild.
Disney adults that are unabashedly making TikToks and social media content about being Disney adults. That's a lot. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're in touch with your inner child in some way, and I'm in touch with my inner child. And you know what?
I take it all back. I'm now going to be genuine. I love that you love anime.
Whatever. All right, what's yours? What are you excited about?
All right, what's yours? I don't give a fuck anymore. Mine feels so dumb because I'm like, oh, you have a really like lovely interest that you have curated over the years. And I'm like, my excited thing today is sending voice memos. to friends.
Okay.
That is all I've been doing.
You're excited about the technology?
I'm excited about the use of voice memos, of just being the fact that like I can have a call with a friend and not have to hear them, and I can just speak. It feels kind of like a mini podcast where I'm like, start the voice memo and then I just go off about something. I've been sending a lot of voice memos recently to one of my closest friends. It's been so fun to have a conversation that spans over like a week, like a consistent conversation that's always happening, but we can take our like time to digest the information and then like come back to it. And like I'm currently sitting on a voice memo from a friend who I'm like, you said a lot. Let me think about what I really want to say because it is emotional and I don't want to like hurt your feelings with the first like thought that comes to mind.
Okay.
I want to take my time with it.
Do you have a top 3 voice memos in recent memory?
A top 3 voice memo, like,
or just the craziest voice memo you've received recently?
Crazy voice memo. That's the thing. They're all like emotional voice memos. They're never anything like super exciting. It's more like,
wait, is it like personal stuff or is it just like ranting about something during the day or like what?
Oh yeah, no, it's like personal. It's mostly about relationships and like the things that we're going through and like the mind games we're playing with ourselves and all that stuff. And mostly it's just like my girlfriend sending me like, this is what he did today and I don't know how I feel about it. And then me going like, you don't have to feel any way about it. And then mine is, this is what he did today. And she's like, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh my God.
It's like a on-call therapist. Essentially, it's like, oh, hey, I'm having a thought. Let me just say it out loud so that it becomes real. And then it just gets sent off for someone to respond in any time they want.
Can I ask how many times you listen to your own voice memo that you send to them?
Why would you ask me that?
Because I can just picture you sending one and you're like, yeah, I ate that. I'm going to listen to it again.
Run it back.
Run it back. Play it in the car.
I will say, if it's like a minute or two and it's a funny one,
you're like, we're going to run it back.
We're going to run it back. I want to hear myself say that joke again. I haven't been doing it lately because I've been sending like 20-minute voice memos.
Sean.
I know.
That's too much.
I know. And I wanted to talk about that of...
Sean, what?
Jahred.
20. You weren't lying. This is actually like a podcast.
No,
situation.
Fully a podcast where I'm like, I send one and I'm like, should I just save this and like release them?
Who is enabling you to do this?
My best friend.
So is your best friend also sending 20 minutes?
This morning, I got a 40-minute one.
That's
so.
This is insane.
To listen to it and to respond to it, I took a walk and it was a 4-mile walk. Because I was listening and then coming up with a response and then talking it out. And it's this thing of like, I have the time.
Sister.
Like I have I have the time to have such a long conversation when like, I don't know if this is going to be like relatable to anyone because it feels like this is excessive, but at the same time too, like I just have a lot to say. And if we're on a phone call, I'm going to feel pressured to like speed it up or wrap things up quickly. Whereas a voice memo, I'm just allowed to speak freely. And at most, at least my new limit is 20 minutes.
Okay.
But before this whole 20-minute voice memo exchange I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, I would say my max is like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Is that even still too long?
No, I think 4 or 5 is pushing it already for me.
What's your ideal voice?
If my best friend sent me a 20-minute voice memo, I would listen to it. I just am like so shocked because I've never even considered that to be a thing that people do. Because I've always seen the voice note thing on the phone and used it as like 1-2 minutes maybe.
Just like have to share a quick little thing.
Yeah,
I don't want to like text it.
I don't want to text it. It's too much to text. Yeah. Or like I want them to hear a joke or hear the inflection in my voice, you know. I guess I would listen to it if it was my bestie, but I don't think I would ever send a 20-minute. I can't imagine talking that long.
We have a podcast.
Well, I just couldn't imagine
like spans an hour.
I couldn't imagine talking about one thing for so long with no response, no nothing, you know,
and that's my dream.
I guess to just hear yourself talk.
Sit down. Let me
speak. Talk at you.
I don't want any shared experiences. I just want nods and yes. And I'm like, right? Like That's what I kind of wanted you to do.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this.
The whole point, like, welcome to our podcast. Sit down.
You cut my mic every episode.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, Jahred, talk about your anime. Click. But
Whatever.
I will say one of my last, I think the last 20-minute voice memo I sent was like a week ago. And I told my friend at the end, I'm like, hey, I need to stop doing this because it's getting too much for me to like pour my heart and soul out to just my phone. Whereas like, if I'm going to send you a 20-minute long voice memo, we need to hop on a phone call.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's just get on the phone. But like, we're busy girls. Like, she's
clearly not that busy. To sit down and record a 40-minute voice note, you might as well have just chit-chatted.
I know, but
Come
like
on.
she stays up late into the night. I go to bed early. I wake up early. She sleeps late. And then we're both busy during the day. That it just like,
I mean, I get it.
yeah,
I get it.
I think especially in the last like couple weeks, I've been loving the expression of voice memo like gives me of just being able to say my thoughts out loud into my phone and have someone receive it and not get an immediate response. It just feels like a nice release.
Yeah.
And of course, like, I think most people use voice memos to just be like, hey, I just saw this like funny thing. I have to tell you about it. And then it's like 2 minutes. It's like, oh, cute. Like, that was a way better experience than reading it.
Yeah.
And I want to get back to the place where I just do that.
Yeah. To being normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
You guys are enabling each other. Is this personal Leo?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of, my birthday is on Friday.
Oh my gosh.
What are you going to get me?
Nothing.
So that's the same thing you got me when we were dating.
So you've learned nothing.
So you've learned nothing in the...
I'll give you a free subscription to my OnlyFans.
I'm stopping this now.
Nick will love that.
Voice memos have been fun the last 2 weeks. They've been a more emotional release than anything. But I think overall, they're just a fun way to connect with friends when you want to hear their voice, but don't have the time to have a back and forth conversation.
Yeah. I can see that though. I can see the value in not having to respond right away, but still wanting to hear their voice. I hear that.
One of my friends was, I think, like breaking up with her roommate or something. Like they were having, maybe not breaking up, but like going through a hard time, and they're texting back and forth. Like, and you can tell it's getting a little heated, but people are being polite.
Mm-hmm.
But then the roommate sends a voice note and is like, hey, I don't want to have anything misconstrued over text, so I'm just going to talk it out to you so you understand where I'm coming from. And I was like, that is a very powerful way to use a voice note of,
Yeah.
I can tell that we might be getting a little snippy. I'm not trying to get snippy. So if I just level with you and you can hear my voice, hear my inflection, hear like everything,
Yeah.
this might de-escalate the situation. I was like, I would love to use it in that way too. I just never really get into fights or have roommates.
Yeah. Actually, I have used voice notes for that exact
Have you
purpose
really?
before. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it works. One of my friends, we kind of got into, I think I actually told you about this a while ago, but we kind of got into it about something really weird. And I felt like I wasn't understanding why they were so upset about it. And it was like a text exchange. And at one point I was just like, okay, I'm just going to say this how I feel here. And I just sent it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it kind of did just that. It like de-escalated everything and made it a little easier to hear where he was coming from. He heard where I was coming from. We moved through it. Whatever.
Voice memos are powerful.
They are powerful.
We should be using them more. Maybe not in the way that I'm using them.
Yeah, I don't think so.
As I talk it out with you, I realize, wow, this is actually kind of insane.
Yeah.
But with my Leo friend,
Exactly.
this feels so normal.
Leo to Leo communication.
What's crazy is we've been like nonstop voice memoing for the last like 2 weeks. And
Well, what's happening is both of you are just sending voice notes, listening to your own voice notes, seeing that the other one sent one, then listening to your own again. Like, it sounds so good.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. Like, ate that. Like, point made. And she's coming.
And then you text each other, this has been so great.
I've been having so much fun.
You haven't listened to any of hers.
No, fully. Like, understand you, baby girl. I will say, the longer the voice note, the more you have to like take note of what is
Yeah.
being said.
Yeah.
And because you can't like interrupt. Like it's gotten to a point where they're so long that I've started to like talk back to her and then forget it is a voice note. So I'm like, oh, she's not here. I'm in my own little.
That's crazy.
I'm in my own little world. I know.
You guys are probably both doing the same thing.
Jahred, I have like so much to say.
Schedule
all the time.
a call. My God.
No, we do. But that's the thing. Like we were realizing through our voice memo exchanges that like I think we need to hang out. And she's coming to LA on Saturday to celebrate our Leo birthdays. And we're still gonna have so much to talk about because we're gonna need to do a recap of the last 2 weeks of like what was said, how we're
because neither of you have listened to either voice note at this point. You guys have to recap the entire conversation.
So I know what I went through, but could you tell me what you went through? Because I just
missed it.
I just deleted every voice note you sent. I'm like,
I didn't have enough storage on my phone because I had my voice notes to store that I was saving to listen to.
But having a long voice note from a friend is just like the most personalized podcast like you could get.
That's
true.
It
just feels so heartwarming to like when I woke up this morning, it was like a 40-minute podcast that's tailored for me.
Yeah.
Let me get on my walking shoes, baby girl. Let's take a ride around LA.
And you took a walk around
LA.
LA.
I took a walk in the cloudy ass weather that LA has been having for the last
weird cloudy weather and a heat wave at the same time.
Correct.
Like, I don't really get it.
It's giving San Francisco in a way where it's like, oh, it's like you wake up and it's like, wow, it's like really cloudy. And then all of a sudden it gets hot.
Really hot.
And then by 4 o'clock, it's already cold. And I'm just
I live in the valley and it is 90 over there right now.
Oh,
yeah, it's rough.
I could not do that. I did it once. Can't go back.
The valley?
The valley. Yeah.
Oh, Encino. You used to be in Encino.
Right? Yeah. That's where you would visit me.
Yeah. They have a Chili's in Encino.
We went for your birthday.
Yeah.
And I met all of your hot friends.
Yeah. Ugh. So good. It's such a good place to eat. I need to go back there.
The thing is, like, I feel like in theory, yes, it's a good place to eat. When we sat down for your birthday, I ordered the triple dipper and I was so excited because it was like going.
Where are you going with this?
Give me a second. Let me say the story. I sit down, order the triple dipper. I'm around all of these beautiful men that I'm like, hi. This is when I was single. And I was like, I'm ready to gab. I'm ready to do all this stuff. I take one bite of my triple dipper, immediate stomachache. And I was like, this is what people are raving about online. Chili's being the best. And I'm already like hurting.
That's the thing. The stomachache is worth it. For me.
Not as a bottom.
Well, how much bottoming you doing lately?
Well, I guess then not a lot.
Right. Now it's different.
Very.
Anyway.
What's
exhausting you, Sean?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, voice notes.
Oh. Okay. Well, what's exhausting me? I don't even know how to word this. So it's either I'm going to say the lack of girl code. And I don't know how much girl code I fully, subscribe to.
Okay.
But you're familiar with girl code, right?
Oh, very much so. Loved it on MTV. Or whatever. So we're talking about
not the show, not like the real thing,
the real actual thing. Or we're talking like bro code, but gay.
But gay. I don't know what you would call it. You know. But you
girl
understand
code.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, to some extent, I feel like there should be some level of respect amongst friends that if like, hey, I'm really into this guy. You as my friend are not going to go and start flirting with that guy.
Yeah.
You as my friend are not going to like cock block me from that guy. You as my friend are not going to like slide behind my back and try and talk to that guy.
As my friend, you are here to support.
Yes.
As a part of girl code.
Yes. And especially if there's like a romantic interest. But if it's just like a hookup and, it's a one-time thing and it passes and down the road you guys want to do your own thing, that's different. But I feel like there needs to be some level of respect of how that happens. And I feel like in the gay world, sometimes it's hard to like find that boundary because I've had an experience where I was on the opposite side, where I was like interested in someone and they were interested in me, but the friend I had had a weird history with them, not even necessarily sexual, but had a weird history with them where they felt awkward that I would hook up with them.
Okay.
So when I was on that end of it, I didn't like it. Very exhausting. But now I'm on the other end of it where I am romantically interested in someone, and a friend of mine has known that. I've told them that. And a friend of mine has made moves to hang out with this person and like hook up with this person.
Oh my God.
And so I'm caught in this crosshairs where I'm like, am I in the wrong? Are they in the wrong? Is it worth bringing up? Is it not worth bringing up? I don't know.
I mean, I think it is worth bringing up. I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey, like, what was your thought process after I told you I was into this person? Like, oh, that made me realize I'm into them, so I'm gonna try. Or were you jealous, but like, I would love to know the thinking behind that.
Yeah.
Of like, why do people do that? Because I don't know. I feel like if you told me like, hey, I'm into like this guy, and I was also into them, I feel like I would tell you like, oh, I've actually been into him too. Like, and have a conversation with you. Like, let's talk about this together. Like, should we both try something? Or
it's hard. I understand it's different when you're gay and you're in LA and then everybody's here's sexy and everybody's talking to everyone. It's also a two-way street, you know, like the guy that I'm romantically interested in was clearly like kind of interested in my friend as well before there was any, you know, discussion of boundaries or who's doing what with who. So I can't fully blame anyone for anything. It's like, it is my feeling to deal with at the end of the day. But I still am just like, are we losing like the respect of each other's boundaries? Like I feel like it's kind of high school to be like dibs, but like, come on. Like if I say I'm romantically interested in someone, maybe it's time to like, you know, let that play out and then see what happens.
Yeah. Let it play out. And then if it fails, bummer.
Yeah.
But then I can swoop on in maybe.
Right.
If there was no bad blood between you guys. Like, I will say my current boyfriend, that was weird to say, he asked one of his friends if he could ask me out because I had gone on a date with one of his friends like 2 to 3 years prior. And I'm like, that's so insane. But like, I guess kind of nice for him to do, like for his friend of like, hey, I know you went on a date with Sean a couple years ago. I know you guys are just friends now, but like, do you mind if I take him out on a date?
That would be wild to me if that mattered to that person.
Right. And it clearly didn't.
Yeah.
And because like that, he's also like my friend too. So I'm like, if anything would have happened, it would have happened already. Like in the years that have passed since the date. But I was like, in my head, I'm like, you didn't even need to do that, but their girl code was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you just need better friends.
Maybe I do. Because
maybe don't have as many hot friends.
Maybe that's part of it as well.
Yeah, because you hang out with a lot of really hot people.
Yeah,
and you stick out like a sore thumb.
I'm just like the charity case next to all these
like, wow,
hot,
they're all
gorgeous
so hot.
men.
And Jahred's from out of town, right?
Yeah.
Like, no.
No, I get it.
I feel like it must be. It doesn't surprise me that in such a hot friend group that there would be stuff like this going on.
Yeah, lack of girl code in LA. Go figure.
Who'da thunk? Being here.
All right, what's exhausting you?
Honestly, what's been exhausting me, I joked about it, the voice notes, but I think deeper than that, what's been exhausting me is the like what I talked about earlier, the battle of like, you know you're okay, but your nervous system is telling you otherwise. And I'm just like, I'm exhausted each day trying to like maneuver through the feelings. Of just like, does that one stay? Does that one go? Is that one a head thing or is that a heart nervous system thing? Like, what am I doing?
Your nervous system, your body, your mind, it's all going to start making new habits as you go into a new phase of your relationship, phase of your life, you know?
So, and also like giving myself a little more grace and understanding that like, this is hard, but you kind of have to go through it. Like, and it's okay that it's hard right now. At least it's hard in the way where I get something really good out of it. Yeah. It's not like, oh my God, this person's not paying attention to me. Like, how do I like calm myself to feel very confident in myself, even if this person doesn't want me, you know, kind of thing. It's more like this person wants me. So how do I accept that and not feel like it's a threat in any way?
Do you feel like it's that direct sometimes where it's like a clear sign of interest or attraction or whatever turns into a feeling of like you don't believe them or like really?
It's very instant.
Wow.
Of like, you're saying something sweet. Oh, that was so nice. He probably didn't mean it.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
like, whoa. Like, that's what I mean.
Crazy.
Like, what's up with that thought?
Yeah.
Like, let's sort of sit with that. Like, where did that come from?
Interesting.
You know? And that's what I'm trying to work through. And like I said, it's exhausting to sort of be like up 1 second and then down in like the next second. And you're like, hey, I was actually like doing really well a second ago. Why did this pop up? And there's more evidence to prove that the positive feelings are true than the negative ones. And I'm excited to figure out like how to balance that more, or at least trust that like the positive feelings are here to stay. And even if they're not, like in this current moment, they are. So being okay with that.
Yeah.
It's got like so deep for no reason. But like,
this is the place to do it.
Yeah. It's just been exhausting to be in my own mind a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, I think it's a lot of really great groundwork for my relationship, at least to be able to solve all this stuff on my own and show up to my partner in a way of like, hey, I'm doing the work. And sometimes I may need your help in some ways, but like not relying on my partner to solve everything. And I think when we were dating, that was the biggest thing for me. It was like, I kept relying on you to make me happy and solve all my problems and not reflect and not, I'm like, oh, my biggest source of happiness is my boyfriend. So that means if I'm ever feeling sad, he's the thing I go to. Yeah. He's the only source of happiness I have. And
I was going to say, I feel like I've taken on that role before in many different relationships in my life. Like even growing up, I feel like I've been this kind of rock and like absorbing everything, taking in anyone who's venting or going through it, or like trying to help people through stuff, like being the big brother, like all of that. I mean, even for my mom growing up, like a large part of our relationship when we were really, really close was me kind of like stepping up around the house when she was single, you know? And so I feel like I do have a habit of kind of like brushing things off. But the other thing is like the nice part about it is sometimes you just completely forget and you just move on.
No, and that's like something I envy, especially like when we were dating. I'm like, how is it just like so easy for him? Because I remember being so in my head about things and just being like, Sean, it's like really not that big of a deal. Like we're okay. Yeah. I'm like, anyway, like how's your day? And I'm like, how are you not freaking out right now?
Nope, time to freak out.
No, like hi, like time to freak out, but like there is a really like amazing side to that of like, oh, nothing like stays with you for too long, because like you're able to, on the positive side of that, like know what's important and what's not, but other times might be to your detriment of like, oh, I didn't think about this enough.
Yeah, I think it's a double-edged sword, because there is part of it that's freeing and a lot easier to like brush things off, let things go. I don't want to say brush things off, because it is about more about letting things go, like not trying to control an outcome, whether that be your own feelings or other people's feelings or something like that. Like learning that I really can't control how I am going to feel, but I can control how I react to my feelings, you know? And I don't mean that to be like preachy or super deep, but that is kind of what goes through my head. Is like, okay, like this is making me feel some type of way. I'm noticing it. Like, where do I go from here? But I also feel like me doing that, like you said, can rub people the wrong way sometimes, because it's not giving them enough presence and you know, time for their feelings, because I'm already like, it's fine, we're gonna be fine, let's move on, you know? Like
I like that's like the worst thing you could say to me in those situations. Yeah, you know, if like
it's very important to be in it for sure.
Yes, like feel it. Giving someone the space to feel and to just express. Yeah, and validating it, and then maybe at the end of it, kind of giving some helpful words of advice of like, well, if you're going through this, then maybe we could try doing this instead. Like, yeah, I feel like you're also very like solution based of like, if you're complaining about something, it's like, okay, well, you can fix this. Yeah. Like that's,
which sometimes is also annoying to people.
Oh yeah. Can be very, but like, I feel like I need advice sometimes, but that needs to come way later.
Yeah.
Like, give me just the moment to feel the feelings and maybe figure it out on my own by talking it out through you or with you.
I think that is something that you do that I've always seen is like when something comes up for you, talking it out is your way of processing it. Like it's not seeking a solution. It's not seeking advice. It's not whatever. It's processing versus like when I like speak about a feeling, it's because I'm already like plotting a way to fix it. And I just need someone to tell me, is this a crazy way to fix it? Or is this a bad way to fix it or a good way to fix it? That's kind of where I'm going.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah.
The different.
Always cooking up here.
You're cooking and I'm just stewing.
Yeah. The lights are on and someone is home.
Just constantly stewing. Ugh, God. Anyway, I'm exhausted about talking about this still. I still have to talk about it tomorrow with Marissa.
Yeah.
Love you, therapist. But I think that concludes episode 3.
Episode 3.
We did it, girl. And this Twix bar has just been sitting between us.
Oh my God, I know. We haven't even addressed it. I wanted to eat this and like open it on camera and into the mic like ASMR, but Sean didn't want me to do that.
No, I also made dessert that I want you to try.
We'll try that first because
and then you can have your little
I don't want
Twix.
to spoil my dessert with dessert.
Exactly. Well, thanks for listening, y'all. Follow us on social media. It'll be everywhere. I don't know, just
everywhere.
Look for us.
Everywhere podcasts are listened to.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, bye.
Bye.